Hello, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another weekly reading vlog. So today is Monday, August 21st, I think, and I am in the middle of two books. Not middle, because, definitely not the middle. So I am on page 778 of Ship of Magic, so I'm definitely planning on finishing this soon, either today or tomorrow, and I am 62% into the shuttering, so again, either planning on finishing it today or tomorrow. So, I will probably either finish the shuttering today and Ship of Magic tomorrow or the other way around. And then I want to read the fourth book in the Natural series. I think it's called Bad Blood. And I would also love to read the novella. I think it's called 12. Is that right? I don't know if that feels right. But anyway, I would like to read those as well. And especially the novella is pretty short, and even Bad Blood, I think like on Goodreads and the Storygraph it says that like the physical book is 380 something pages or something like that, I think, but like my ebook is 200 and something, so it will be hopefully a quick read as well, especially because those books, like, I read them so fast because they're just so fun. And yeah, those are the plans. And today I actually woke up so early, and I'm not used to waking up early anymore. That is a lie, because when I was on vacation I woke up early, but like I went to bed early as well, but I'm not doing that when I'm home. So that was a struggle because I had to go like do some exams, medical exams, so I am very tired. Honestly, I don't really have many plans this week. The only thing that I have planned is on Friday night, because it's my best friend's birthday, and so I'm going to his birthday party, which is actually a secret birthday party, and so I am looking forward to that. But other than that, like, I would love to read a lot, but at the same time my mom is still on holiday and she always wants to like go places, like get out of the house and do things, and so I'm not sure I will be able to read that much because I'm not sure I'm gonna be home that much. Also, my period is supposed to come, I think, tomorrow, and like my best friend's party, like, we're supposed to wear whites. So that, not fun. Not fun at all. I'm not looking forward to that part. But anyway, probably no one wanted to know that, but now you know. And I don't think I have anything else to say in this intro, so welcome to the vlog. Hi, so it is Wednesday and it is so hot, like I am dying, and also like I turned a light that is literally, in my face to film this clip because it's like almost 7 p.m. So, the light was going away. So I am sweating and I am not okay. And I did get my period today, so like I'm even hotter because I'm always hotter when I'm on my period. And yeah, I'm struggling. But I have book updates. I actually have 3 updates because I finished the 2 books that I was reading and I started one of the books that I said that I would read. So like I am, sticking up to my plans. Like, who am I? Shocking, I know. So I finished Ship of Magic. I only had like 100 pages left, and 100 pages in like the big scheme of things is not much. So not really like a lot happened, especially because this is a very slow book and not a lot happened like in general. But I feel like, out of every 100-page section of this book, like this is one like where more things happened because it was the last 100 pages. And I did really enjoy it. And like, honestly, I feel like things turned out a lot better than I expected, because like the characters that I liked, which were only 2 characters, or 3, I guess, if we include like the actual ship, they like are okay, and I did not expect them to be okay at the end of this book, but they're like fine. One of them especially is like more than okay, like they're fine. And I did not expect that, but that's a good thing. And also, like, one of the characters I don't like is kind of like not fine, so that's also fun. Although one of the other characters that I don't like he is kind of thriving, which I don't appreciate, and I feel like he will, like his life will get even better from now on, like from the position he ended in like at the end of this book. But yeah, the book was very fun. Like I said in other videos where I was reading this, it was like very slow, which is not my preferred pacing for books, but I mean, I knew that going into it, and I still really enjoyed it. I am still thinking a little bit about it, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna give it 4 stars. And I'm just realizing that like I had this in my suitcase when I went to Mexico, and like some of the tabs like kind of, got out of where they was supposed to be. So now I have to fix that, which is super fun. And how did I not notice that while I was reading? That is a great question, and I do not have an answer for that. Anyway, the other book I finished was The Shuddering. And so in that book, we were following a group of friends that was in like a house at the mountains in the snow in obviously the winter. And there were some creatures in like the woods that were killing people, and we followed like POVs from some of the people that were being killed by those creatures. Like we just basically learned like who they were, what their situations were, and then they were, killed. And we were following like those 5. Were they 5? I think it was 5 of them. 5 friends. And I mean, 4 of them were friends, and then the other was like the girlfriend of one of the friends. Anyway, that is not really relevant to what I'm trying to say. And they were obviously unaware that there were, those creatures killing people, and they were like, it was the last time they were gonna be together because the house that they were in, like, it belonged to 2 of them that like they were siblings, and one of those siblings was gonna move away to another country. So it was gonna be like the last time that they were all together for possibly a very long time. And also there was so much drama in that group, and I feel like the book focused a little too much on that drama for my liking. Like that was not really what I was there for, and also I didn't really care about them enough to really care about their drama. But I really liked the gory, creepy scenes where the monsters were, doing their thing. And yeah, I had a lot of fun with that. And throughout most of the book, I was thinking of giving like 3.5 stars. But then I really, really like the ending because this was sort of like my preferred type of ending for a horror book. So I am giving it actually 4 stars. And I am now 52% into Bad Blood, which is the 4th book in the Natural series. And in this one, we are following the group as they investigate like the main group of killers they are trying to catch, like since book 3. And there is like another case that they investigate at the beginning, and then like a person from that actually helps them with their main investigation. So that was really fun and unexpected. And we are learning more about 2 of the characters that we know the least about, and I am really, really liking it. And obviously it's hard to really talk about it because I don't want to spoil like what the main thing they are investigating is, because that would spoil things from previous books, especially like book 3. And I don't really want to do that, but I am having a lot of fun with this book. I am flying through it just like I flew through the 3 other books in the series, and I am planning on finishing it tonight. And I mean, I would like to also read the novella, but that probably will not be tonight. And speaking of tonight, I am still watching like the Marvel things with my friend, and we finished the Falcon and the Winter Soldier last night, which means we are gonna start Loki tonight, and I'm so excited for that. I also think that this is completely unrelated. I just had a bunch of random things to say. I think I'm gonna watch Only Murders in the Building because I had downloaded the first 2 episodes like before I went to Mexico to, watch it on the plane, because the first 2 episodes had come out, I think the day before I left, something like that. And so I had downloaded them, but then I never really watched them, and now there are more episodes out, and I also haven't watched them. So I think I'm gonna watch that today, tonight. So the plans for tonight are finishing Bad Blood, watching a couple episodes of Only Murders in the Building, and watching Loki, and watching Fringe, which is a show that my friend wants me to watch. So there's that. I am gonna do that. I don't know when I will update. Maybe I'll update tomorrow if I read like Bad Blood and 12. I think that's what the novella is called. Is it? I don't know. That's a weird name, but I think that's what it's called. Yeah. Anyway, I will talk to you probably once I finish those two books. So I know that I said that I would update on, honestly, I don't really know what day, but like definitely sooner than today because it's Monday and I'm just here to wrap up the vlog. But like on Friday, it was, I think I mentioned, it was my best friend's birthday party, and I mean, it was his birthday. So yeah, did not really have time. And then while we were at his party, he like decided that, you know, he wanted to go bowling on Saturday because we had been talking about going bowling, we just hadn't gone. So yeah, went bowling on Saturday with him and some other friends. And then on Sunday, it was my mom's birthday. So I was, okay, I don't know if you can hear that, but it's windy and my door is making noise. Anyway, yeah, on Sunday I was out the whole day, so I didn't really have time to update, and I don't really know like what I have finished reading or like where I was reading when I last updated. Like I'm not entirely sure, but I think that I was like around halfway through Bad Blood. So yeah, I definitely finished that and I really, really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the investigation. I really liked the characters and I really, really loved the ending. Like it was really cute. And also there was like an sort of action scene, not exactly, but it was like really tense and like I did not see that coming, like the way that it resolved. I did not see that coming and I really liked it and I gave it 4.5 stars, I'm pretty sure. And then I read the novella, which was called 12, and in that one, I think it was set 5 years later. It was some years later, I think 5. And they were contacted by a girl who was at that time like she was 12, but she had been part of like a case that they had investigated when they were teenagers, and now she contacted them because she was pretty sure that some supposed suicides on like her hometown were actually murders. And so yeah, she contacted the people who helped her when she needed. And yeah, they were investigating that, and you know, this one was a novella, so it was a lot shorter than the other ones, but it was still really fun. And their dynamic, like their group dynamic, had definitely changed because they were not teenagers anymore. They were 5 years older, and yeah, it was very different, but it was still very fun. I did miss some of the characters because we were following mainly like 2 of them, and I definitely missed the other 3, but it was still very, very fun, and I really liked the investigation, and I gave that one 4 stars. And then I started on, I think Saturday, I started the Terraformers, which is science fiction, and it was actually like one of my anticipated releases that I just hadn't gotten to yet. And in this one, we were following Destry, and she's part of a like terraforming team, and they are obviously terraforming a planet called Sask E, and we are following her and like her companions, and like one of her, I guess like her partner, her teammate is a moose, but he's kind of like a human in a moose's body, if I understood that correctly. And yeah, they are like on their mission, and then they find like some sort of hidden civilization with some people that were not supposed to be there. Like they were thought to have died out like hundreds of years ago. It's like a different kind of humans. They are not like Homo sapiens, they're Homo something else, I don't really remember. Homo Arcanians? Homo Archaeans? I don't know, something like that. Like I am also sometimes reading, but I'm mostly listening to the audiobook, and that sounds about right. And yeah, those people were not supposed to exist anymore, and now Destry and her moose colleague and other colleagues that were also with her, like they have to now like decide if they reveal to their employers that there are like those people living there or if they don't. And I know that at some point we are gonna like jump at like into the future. I don't know how many years, but I know we're gonna jump into the future and like see the ramifications of Destry's decision. But yeah, so far like she is like deciding really what to do and kind of like how to help those people, but at the same time like protect the planet and continue to do her job and like try to balance all that. And I'm really enjoying it. And like I really like learning about like all the different beings that exist in this world, and also like how the world itself works. And I mean, am I understanding everything of how the world works? Absolutely not. There are a lot of technical things that I'm just like, what? But I'm really enjoying it, and yeah, I'm having a lot of fun. I am excited to see like what the final decision is gonna be, and yeah, how in the future that is gonna, affect the people and the planet and everything. But yeah, so far I am having a great time with it, and I also like really like Destry, and I really like her moose friend and a few other characters. Some of them I really don't like, but as a whole I am really enjoying it. And so let's just wrap up everything that I read this week. So I finished The Shuddering, I finished Ship of Magic, I read Bad Blood, I read 12, and I read the first 127 pages of the Terraformers, and that gives me a total of 849 pages, which is, it's not 1,000, which is usually like my goal, like around that, but I am still pretty happy with that amount of pages. And also I was like out of the house pretty much for 3 days, and I did have a lot of fun in all those 3 days. So, I am pretty happy with how this week went. And yeah, that is everything for this weekly reading vlog. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you have enjoyed it. And if you did, give it a like and subscribe. And I will talk to you next time. Bye!